Hey guys, welcome back to WWE 2K GM mode. Tonight we're kicking off this week's edition of Monday Night Raw in a phenomenal fashion, as the current World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles comes out and addresses his victory over Kurt Angle at TLC. He states that while Kurt was a fantastic challenger, he simply wasn't phenomenal. He also states that he hopes Kurt and him collide again at some point, but until then he has to move on to his next challenger, but he doesn't know who they are. At that moment, Adam Cole's music hits before he comes out with the retired Universal Championship around his waist. He states that AJ shouldn't be defending his title against dancers, losers, and someone who can't let go of his past and a pathetic gold medal. Adam Cole is eventually interrupted by Seth Rollins' music, who comes out and states that AJ's next challenger should be somebody who never lost their title, especially not to somebody like Heath Slater, referring to both the fact that Seth Rollins was the WWE Champion on the now defunct SmackDown, and Adam Cole's past in Season 1 where he lost the Universal Championship to Heath Slater. Before things can escalate any further, AJ steps in and says, "Why don't I just defend against both of you?" While Adam and Seth agree to this, the barbed words exchanged between the two has them fired up, and they demand to have the first match of the night. Now, what a match this would be, with the momentum swaying back and forth between these two competitors.
Seth Rollins looks to have been well scouted, architected.
Adam Cole would hold on to control of the match for a little bit, with the action tumbling to the outside of the ring. However, Seth Rollins would be able to recover and would hit a jumping knee strike. However, when the action would spill back into the ring, Adam Cole would hit a patella drop brainbuster before attempting the last shot. Rollins would be able to duck out of the way and would then gain control of the matchup. Seth Rollins would hit a sickening curb stomp on Adam Cole, but when he would go for the cover, it would only result in a 2 count and the match would continue. Seth Rollins would hit a schoolboy before releasing it and then super kicking Adam Cole's head into the middle turnbuckle, and this would result in a 3 count for Seth Rollins. And with that victory, Seth Rollins has gained a bit of a momentum, as Eric Bischoff confirms that AJ Styles will defend against both Seth Rollins and Adam Cole. Up next, we have more one-on-one action as EC3, accompanied by Drake Maverick, takes on Isaiah Swerve Scott. Isaiah would hold on to control of the matchup early on, hitting a devastating German, but EC3 would be able to get in some offense himself, hitting a forward suplex before then hitting a devastating series of strikes on Scott. However, Isaiah was not out of the match yet, and he would hit some offense of his own, hitting a devastating backbreaker before he would then hit a sliding flatliner. Isaiah would then be able to hit the house call on EC3, and this would result in a 3 count. And with that victory, Isaiah Swerve Scott has built up a bit of momentum as he perhaps pursues the Cruiserweight Championship, or maybe even the Intercontinental Championship. Speaking of the Cruiserweight Championship, Daniel Bryan approaches former Cruiserweight Champion Drew Gulak backstage. Drew is sulking after losing the Cruiserweight title to Oni, and Daniel asks if he'd be interested in teaming up, an offer that Gulak denies before walking off, leaving Daniel Bryan alone. Up next, we have a rematch from TLC with The Animal, Batista, taking on the quote-unquote new beast, Gary Gates. And Batista would very quickly attempt to gain the upper hand over Gates. However, Gates' sheer size and strength would seemingly overwhelm the Animal in the beginning, with Gates simply tossing the Animal around like a rag doll. With Batista seemingly struggling to deal with Gates' strength, it came as a surprise when he was able to hit a devastating spine buster on Gary Gates. This would lead to Batista controlling the matchup for a little bit and locking in a sleeper hold. However, it would not be enough to put Gates away, and the match would continue. With Gates free, Batista would seemingly go back to struggling to counter Gates' unbelievable strength. But Batista would manage to counter Gates, catching him off guard before hitting a Batista bomb. But the Batista bomb would only result in a 2 count. Gates would be able to hit a air raid siren of sorts that would put Batista away for a 3 count. And with that victory, Gary Gates of the Golden Aces has beaten the Animal not once, but twice. Now with that said, you have to wonder who the new beast will go after next. Up next, we have Cruiserweight action as Buddy Murphy takes on Akira Tozawa to determine the #1 contender to Oni Lorcan's Cruiserweight Championship. Buddy Murphy would be the first to strike in this match, Akira Tozawa reeling. After hitting a devastating combo, Tozawa would be left rocked and vulnerable as Buddy Murphy would set him up top before hitting a superplex. But this would eventually lead to Tozawa getting the upper hand, with Buddy Murphy weakened by his own maneuver. Tozawa would then unload on Murphy with a series of devastating strikes ranging from chops to kicks. Tozawa would eventually take Buddy Murphy up top before hitting a superplex of his own, before then following it up with a brainbuster. With Buddy Murphy trapped in the corner, Tozawa would take this opportunity to unload on Murphy with a set of devastating strikes before a cheap left hand. Buddy Murphy would respond in kind with a chop of his own in the corner. That would make the Big Show proud. Tozawa would be able to hit his diving senton onto Murphy, but it would only result in a 2 count, and the match would continue briefly, with Tozawa hitting a baseball slide Hurricane Rana. He would then follow it up with a tornado kick and then a devastating backstabber. Tozawa would then go up top once more and hit another senton. And this time, it would result in a 3 count. And with that victory, Akira Tozawa has earned himself a shot at Oney Lorcan's Cruiserweight Championship. Will Tozawa be able to defeat Lorcan and become the new Cruiserweight Champion, or will Oney reign supreme? Ahead of this next matchup, which is also our first featured matchup of the night, the current Intercontinental Champion, Mustafa Ali, walks into Eric Bischoff's office and requests a rematch against Samoa Joe, even saying he'll put his title on the line if that's what it takes to get the match. Bischoff would grant Ali's request for a rematch for next week's megacard, and he would hand Ali a new Intercontinental Championship. Up next, we have a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match with Darby Allin taking on Tommaso Ciampa in our first featured matchup of the night. Which of these two men will come out victorious and move on to Money in the Bank to represent Raw? Let's find out.
The vicious, remorseless, unforgiving Tommaso Ciampa. He will do whatever it takes to win, which often pushes his opponents to do the same thing, usually to disastrous results for all those involved. And this crowd here in Alaska is eager to see these superstars go at it. They're struggling for control right now, controlling the tempo, in full control. In full control. Boom, what impact. Oh! He's in big trouble. Oh, what a suplex.
And Tommaso Ciampa slips out of harm's way. This is how people end up getting hurt.
Didn't see that one coming.
I don't think anybody did, Michael.
Arm drag, nicely done. No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. Look at this. Snap suplex. Boom, right in the button. In the corner now. Saw that one coming. Clubbing blow. Oh, flipping the script on him there. DDT. Oof. Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex.
Ooh, well measured.
Guys, Tommaso Ciampa taking full advantage. Good night. An early pin attempt. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy. Elbow smash. Now with complete control.
That'll mess up your neck, man. Hit the mark with that one.
And the ropes break this one up.
Great ring awareness there, Michael.
Boom, what impact.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex. So agile. His shoulders are down. He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count.
Ciampa kicks out.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Guillotine applied.
He's just about there. Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
Oh, drop kick.
Looks like he might be setting up. Oh, wait a minute.
How bad do these two want to destroy each other?
Oh, don't do this.
This is egregious.
Superplex to the outside. And Tommaso Ciampa slips out of harm's way. So much damage inflicted.
5, 6,
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
7,
Now back to the ring.
8.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Exploder suplex.
2, 3.
Here comes Ciampa.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Fairy tale ending.
he just created a prime opportunity.
The win. Tommaso Ciampa wins. Tommaso Ciampa wins.
And with that victory over Darby Allin, Tommaso Ciampa has qualified for the men's Money in the Bank match. Are we looking at our feature, Mr. Money in the Bank? Well, before we can find that out, we move on to our next matchup, where Finn Balor, accompanied by The Club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, takes on Lightning Kendrick, accompanied by fellow Golden Aces member Alec Bryers. Will Kendrick be able to earn a victory over the Prince? Let's find out.
The bell rings and Finn Balor is here to prove that the Demon is ready to make it hell on his opponent. And Alaska's largest city certainly seems ready for this one. Here we go with Finn Balor controlling the tempo.
Ooh.
And here's Finn Balor in full control. Look at Finn Balor here.
Oh, what's it gonna be?
Catch, suplex.
Got the head scissors applied.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Gosh, malicious.
What a forearm.
Balor sends him to the outside. Balor gonna follow through. Oh, what a forearm.
Connected on that.
Now watch this.
Northern Lights. Uh-oh. Look at this. Blue Thunder Bomb.
This has got to be it.
Cover here. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Balor shooting out of that pinfall like a bullet.
Ooh.
Right down on the knee.
A knee drop. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
He has become relentless at this point.
This is what he feeds off of.
He's looking a little stunned right now.
Yeah, definitely off of his game.
Sunset flip.
Finn Balor looking for the pin. Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Tried for it early.
Hoisted up across the shoulders.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Hoping to end it early. Finn Balor with an easy kick out there.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
Across the shoulders, up and...
Gut check.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Boom! He caught him slipping.
Fisherman suplex.
Incredible.
Back in the ring again. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
Wicked body shot.
Finds a way to reverse. Just carrying the opposition here. Lands face first. Finn Balor is definitely fading a little here.
He's lost much of his early confidence.
He goes for the cover. And Finn Balor gets out of the pinfall.
Yeah, just too early. Setting up. Roundhouse kick.
Hoping to end it here. And he kicks out again.
Just powered out.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
This can't bode well. Face breaker. Meet him at the pay window.
Finn Balor really needs to dig down.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
And with that victory, Lightning Kendrick has defeated the Prince, Finn Balor. Which also brings into question whether or not Finn Balor should truly head into Money in the Bank. Up next in our main event of the evening, we have a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match with Sasha Banks taking on former rival from Season 1, Candice LeRae. Which of these two women will move on to Money in the Bank? Let's find out.
There's the bell, and there's Sasha Banks. So technically gifted, so unforgiving and punishing to her opponents.
And how about Candice LeRae? She is possibly one of the toughest members of the entire women's roster. Even some of the male superstars would agree.
Because of her size, Candice is often considered an underdog, but she's proven repeatedly that she's not to be underestimated.
Candice LeRae with a beautiful counter.
Ooh-wee.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
A well-aimed strike.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor.
Monkey flip.
4, 5.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
6, 7.
Back in from the floor.
Watch out!
Running bulldog. And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Side headlock applied.
Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Penny predicament.
All measured up.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Suplex.
Boom, a forearm smash.
Nice drop kick.
Ah, Black Widow.
Locked in tight.
Is it?
Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next. Superplex!
That offense really hitting her hard. Can she do it here? She got the shoulder up in time.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
In control here with a swinging neck break. Candice LeRae into the cover. And Sasha Banks pops the shoulder up.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Amazing reflexes on display. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh, here it is.
Bankrupt. She goes for the cover.
1, 2.
And the kick out.
Not yet.
There comes the block. Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Turn out the lights. She ducks out of the way there. Kick right to the leg.
Woo-wee.
In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Superplex!
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
She just will not give up, Cole.
For the first time tonight, Sasha, oh, look out. Sasha feeling froggy.
Wow, she turned that one around. Up and down, what a slam.
What a brutal assault from the boss.
Now let's just hope Banks has enough stamina to pull through.
Great reflexes.
Oh, this is going to be bad for Sasha Banks. Oh, the boss in trouble. Oh. She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Boom, a forearm smash.
Kick to the gun. Uh-oh, it is. Oh, no.
And into the count. 2, 3, no. Jeez. I would have sworn that would be it.
Evading possible disaster there.
Running Hurricanrana.
And a pin attempt. Sasha Banks quickly getting the shoulder up.
It's way too early.
Ooh, man.
Double axe handle. Big time lariat. Starting to fire up.
Where's this superstar getting this from? This is incredible.
All measured up.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Oh, what's up? 2, 3. Yes! Takes it!
And with that victory, Candice LeRae has defeated her former rival Sasha Banks and has qualified for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And with that, this week's edition of Monday Night Raw comes to a close. If you like what you saw, hit that like button. If you are new here and you want to see more content from me in general, or just flat out more Day 2K GM mode, hit that subscribe button. NXT Week 9 will be out tomorrow, so like I said, hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me on any of my other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, you want to follow my Twitch account or join my subreddit, links are all in the description down below. And yeah, I will see you guys later.